So I just finished lunch with some friends that I literally just walked up to and said hi to, and I asked them where the library was because I had no idea where I was going, and they had no idea either. And I was like, oh, are you international students? And they were like, yes. And I was like, oh, can I come with you? I'm kind of lost. Okay, I think I'm back on the right track now. The GPS that people in China use is typically Gaode, so I can't use Google Maps, which is a little bit weird because I'm trying to figure out how to work everything. And right now I'm going back to that classroom because there's some other thing that we're doing in a little bit. One thing I will say is that I definitely need to invest in a bike sometime soon because this campus is not as huge as Tsinghua, but it is pretty big, and walking on foot to every place is definitely a hassle, and there are a bunch of bikes. I'm looking for a room, but I'm honestly kind of lost right now. It should be on this floor. So that was not the right building. I'm very embarrassed. I am going to try and find the right one. I think it's down this way. Hopefully it's right this time. So I'm in the cafeteria right now, and we're another set of two friends that I met, they're going to get food. I'm probably not going to eat right now because I have to do an English test in half an hour, so I'm going to go there after they get their food. We went to get some coffee, so I have this strawberry or watermelon coffee. And yeah, so the English test is from 6:30 to 8. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to need that entire length, but I'm honestly not sure how they're going to test my English skills because I feel like they do it differently when they assume that English is not your first language. So we'll see how that goes, but I will see you guys there. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to actually like record a video while I'm in the testing room, but yeah. So I made it home safely. I got a taxi and then I came back after I finished that English test. I would say the English test honestly wasn't too bad. Overall, I think that, you know, obviously because English is my first language, I did fine. But it was just a little bit weird because I had never taken like an English test that was for like people that were learning English as a second language, I guess. So it was a little bit weird in terms of like the format and the way they questioned it. And I'd never done listening comprehension for English really either. So that was a little bit off-putting as well. But overall, I'm pretty sure I did pretty good. There were 100 questions. I finished with like 10 minutes left while everyone was still working. So hopefully we did good. We'll see. But yeah, so I just came home and I had some dinner. I think I'm probably just going to do some picking classes course selection and then go to sleep because when I was there, apparently you're supposed to look at the courses yourself and pick the courses yourself. And I was a little bit confused because at UT they helped advise you, and like your advisor would walk you through like exactly what courses you should pick and then make sure that the courses you were picking were correct. But here it's just kind of like you're on your own, which was a little bit strange to me. But I'm just looking through the courses right now and we'll see how that goes. But overall, I would rate my day like a 7 or 8 out of 10. It was pretty good, although I didn't have much water today, so I was kind of dehydrated. Coffee was good. I'm so glad that I kind of stepped out of my comfort zone and went to talk to people that I don't know, and that was how I did end up making friends. At first I was like so concerned that I would be like all alone for the entire day because I hadn't known anyone and everyone seemed to like already know people, but I'm really glad that I ended up talking to people, and it just kind of proves that in order to do anything really, you need to get out of your comfort zone sometimes, and oftentimes the result will be good.
一个老师们测试大家卷读的模式，推荐的办法是。
I've been listening to those lectures where they're explaining each major. I listened to 4 throughout this morning, so I was there till like 8:30 from 8:30 to 12:20. So it's been quite a while and I'm honestly kind of tired, and I've been sitting down for a while, so I just want to kind of start walking around, and I'm going to probably go to the cafeteria right now, the big one, to get some food before I go and get counseling advice about picking courses because they don't have like a specific time where you have to actually do that. There's not a set schedule necessarily. It's just like there's going to be like a short advising session, and I hope that helps because right now I'm very confused as to what I should choose. Engineering and biomedical engineering lectures were not the most interesting. So I just finished lunch. That clay pot rice pot was really good, and now I'm going to go to the advising short session. The physics department is having their opening ceremony right now. Obviously I'm not in physics, so let's go. So I just finished like picking all of my classes, and it was just very confusing because there was very little structure to the classes that you picked, because at UMPay you basically choose your major, you choose what direction you want to go towards, and I was so weirded out by that because you had full control over what classes you could take, I guess, for the most part, and it was just very strange. That was honestly one of the most stressful things that I've probably done, but it was even more stressful than UT Austin because it was less structured. And now they're going to do a drawing, I think, the day after tomorrow. I'm just kind of wandering through the halls right now because I still have an hour before the math tutoring thing, and I've already been waiting an hour. So I'm bored out of my mind because I can't edit any videos because my computer is dead. I don't really have any homework or anything, and I picked my courses, so there's not much. Hopefully that math tutoring thing is worth the wait. I don't know where everyone else is, so I'm just chilling myself. So I'm currently in the cafeteria right now, and I don't really have anything until like 1:30 where we're gonna go and climb a mountain for UMPay students. I was supposed to have like some kind of like activity thing this morning, but they were literally just watching a movie, so I asked for leave to go because I needed to get other things done, and I have to watch a bunch of like recordings since international students weren't here for some of the UMPay lectures where they were like discussing the majors and stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now, just to kill some time. And I was going to stay in like one of the lecture buildings, but it was so hot in there, like I was literally burning to death. So it's much cooler in the library, or not in the library, sorry, it's much cooler in the cafeteria. So I'm just going to chill here for a little bit before it's time to eat, and then I'll eat, and then we'll go to the mountain. Find a place to study for a little bit and watch some of the videos for the major, and then I'm gonna meet up at the place where we're supposed to go before heading to the mountain. So I'm pretty sure it's not super far, like maybe half an hour drive, but there are different buses that they split us up into, and I think all the international students are split up in the same vehicle.不，你还别说。哎呀妈呀！ toffee ice cream that I'm gonna eat now because my favorite ice cream ever. But today was pretty quick, I would say. I did have to wake up super early for the opening ceremony, but then after that we finished at about like 10, and then I was able to get home around 11. So overall I would say it was a little bit less tiring than the previous days have been, because obviously the previous days I was getting home at like 8 or 9, or sometimes even later. So today was overall pretty nice, and then I just spent like the rest of the afternoon and stuff watching the lectures that I need for UMPE for one of the courses, like about the majors. And then I have been video editing because I'm very behind on that. I haven't really had much of a chance to do that recently because, you know, there's been a lot of things going on, obviously. But I'm doing that as well, and now I'm just going to continue editing because I want to get videos out for you guys to share my experiences at Peking University. So let's just get to that. Oh, and I also have a matcha tea latte thing. Yeah, that is really good.
各位同学可以根据自己的节奏控制好自己的速度，别注意。
怎么样，咖喱？很累啊！对对对，我都出汗了都。你呢，江？
啊，出汗了，出汗了。
出汗了。你的名字？
黄家乐。
可以再次说。
黄家乐。
黄家
乐。
黄家乐。黄家乐。对
对对对，
好的好的。
与我们2024年体科即将踏入人生新赛道。